If you're joining, guys, you're welcome. If you're joining, you're welcome, guys. If you're joining, you're welcome. So let's discuss the topic you are seeing there. Okay. So what is going on with our electoral reform, please? What is going on with our electoral reform? What is going on? Within Nigerians needs, what do we really need in this electoral reform? What did we really need? What is going on? We need good governance. We need our vote to count. If you are joining, please say hi at the comment section and stay active. Okay, say hi at the comment section and stay active. As it stands now, if you are a Nigerian, either living in Nigeria or living outside, and you think that what is going on in the Senate, that as we are hearing that they want to step down transmission of election results electronically, doesn't concern you. It doesn't concern whether you are living in Nigeria or especially those of you living outside Nigeria or living in Nigeria, so you think it doesn't concern you. You already made it in life and you think that what is happening doesn't concern you. I think you are joking, unless you don't have any family member in Nigeria, any relatives in Nigeria that one day will call you and say, brother, sister, please, this is what I want. Unless you have jackpot all your family members, both extended families outside Nigeria, and all of them have become permanent residents in that country. That's when you will know or say that what is happening in Nigeria, this doesn't concern you. If not, I put it to you, it concerns you either directly or indirectly. Yes. If you think what is happening in Nigeria now, I've seen so many things happen going on social media when people are being distracted from the people that have made it on this social media. I saw a video, a picture where my Ebu Presido, very dark man. I'm a rattle, you get the point. And B Lord, they invited different Ogene people and are dancing, blah blah. You get the point. Please, that is not what we need at this moment now. At this point in time, that is not what we really need. You get the point? That is not be wetin we need now. Wetin we need is how to put our country in order. What they are trying to do is going to affect you, affect your children, affect your children to come. They are just playing with our future in Nigeria as it stands now. They are playing with our future. There's a video I want us to watch first. Let's watch this video before I will continue. What is going on in the Senate? Just watch the video. I'm coming back. Just watch this video, guys.
The committee, because he asked for the harmonization, the conference committee. The committee on electoral matters. You have a chairman who represented us in doing this thing, and then you exclude him from the harmonization. What kind of harmonization are you going to do? We are telling you about experience. That is how there's a legislative procedure. That is the procedure. Yes. You can have the person who did this work is here. And when you want to go and harmonize, how can you harmonize without the persons that did the
work? This is our National Assembly, the Senate. The people that are representing us, they are debating whether they should allow electronic transmission results to work or not. This is what Nigerians are demanding from people representing us.
Senator Ningi, don't go far now because you just made a point that the chairman.
Just say hi if you are in the comment section. Say hi if you are watching this video. Let's discuss it. We are Nigerians. It concerns us.
You know how
directly or indirectly.
I wish there was any reason. I wish there was any reason to shout. If there was any need to shout,
we Nigerians, we need to start talking.
To finish? I see we are discussing about Senator Lalong, and you are going for consultation. Senator Lalong, you are hereby included in this committee because.
Before we continue, as a Nigerian, if you have a platform, I think this is the right time for us to start talking about this electoral reform. Start contacting your representatives anywhere they are. Let them know that what we need is compulsory and mandatory transmission of election results electronically, not telling us, bringing grammars to us as if we don't understand English. Yes, as if we don't understand English. Let's continue, guys.
Don't talk to me like that. What are you people introducing?
This is what Nigerians are calling for.
Chairman Judiciary Committee. Let me withdraw. I beg to withdraw. I'm withdrawing from the committee.
You see what is going on? This is what is going on at the National Assembly, the Senate House. Say hi in the comment section is there. Just drop your comments. Drop all you need. What do you think? At the comment section.
Azukwa, Senator Azukwa, Senator Lalong, Senator Lalong, Senator Lalong, Senator Lalong. Even when we came here to start this thing, this report, you became ill. Now we are making you chairman of this committee. Don't be ill. Then we are adding Senator Adebumire as a member to guide you. So we have Senator Ndube, we are not talking about NGOs. We are not talking about NGOs and BBC. If it is BBC after service, you will be a senior person. But let me explain something to you.
So if BBC and after service, you need to be the president or chairman.
Will be in that committee. Senator Lalong will be the chairman. Those in support of what I've said say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Accordingly, the Senate is hereby adjourned in terms of plenary to the 24th day of February 2026.
So, according to explanation of some of the senators after this particular session, like my Senator Abaribe said in one of his videos, it's also on my channel here, he's explaining that they are not yet done on this particular issue, that they are still debating. They are still going to harmonize it, as we heard, that they have set up another committee that they are going to harmonize it. In case you don't understand what they are really doing here, you know that we know that we still have this electoral transmission of electoral results in the INEC guidelines, which is not yet a law. And what Nigerians are demanding for is that particular thing that is in the INEC guideline, that the Senate and the House of Representatives should make it a law in Nigeria, because that was the reason during the last election, that vacuum that was created in that they are saying that is not a law, that INEC can easily jump from transmitting election results electronically to manual. That reason why they now started telling us about glitches, and with that glitches, they now forget about transmitting election results manually, electronically, and now jump into manual transmission. And with that manual transmission is where all the miracles happen since Nigeria started. All the miracles we hear that this one happened, that is where the miracle happens. Because when they take the result from polling unit to collection center, that's where they will do the miracle. But if this thing is being passed into law, I don't even know why they are even debating much on this. Yes. I don't know why they are debating much on this particular thing. Because if you say that you have strategy, if you say that you have structure, if you say that you have the influence, so why not allow to have free, fair, and credible election? Why are you blocking it? Some of people that are saying that these politicians are too strategical, they are too influenced, they have influence, they have the structure. That's why they are decamping from and they want to have a one-party system in Nigeria because they know how to play politics. That this person knows how to play politics, that this one knows how to play politics. Now, since you people knows how to play this politics, why not allow this transmission of election result to go electronically? Since that influence you there, you know that you have done something that will make your people to come out in mass and give you that vote. Now, we all have seen the strategic, the influence, and the structure they are talking about. I read something on someone's platform that he said that so person, I'm not going to mention anyone's name, that so person is a strategical politician in Nigeria. He knows how to play the politics. He knows how to, the people you need to invite. No problem. We are much okay with your strategy and with your influence. Nigerians, we are okay. If you can be able to convince all the people in your zone, all the people in your state, all the people in the country that you have done well, why not allow this to work? So that when we are voting, the results will be transmitted electronically, and people will be seeing that yes, now this man get influence, so this man gets a strategy of politics in Nigeria. This man has that structure. He has many people that are supporting him. The result will be popping up. After voting, you go back to your house, and if you have data, you take your data and watch what is going on. You're gonna see who they pass and who know they pass. After such election, there's no need going to the courts. Yes, of course. After this, there's no need going to the court because everybody saw who won the election genuinely. Nobody will come out on social media. Nobody will go on any television station to start saying that the election was manipulated. Because you saw how people voted. As you are voting, after the result had been counted, the INEC officer in your polling unit automatically upload the result to the INEC office. In IREF, automatically uploaded everything. And people will be seeing the result pumping out. People then if they're not, then what is the essence of budgeting? Is it 1 trillion naira as alleged to INEC? Is it for them to use it to do what? For them to use it to buy paper they're going to use to write the results? Abana, what's up now? I think we have passed this level. At least what should be talking about now is conducting election like America. All of us, some of us that are instant internet knows how America conducted their last election. Even as the election is going on, people are in their houses. Guys, this will not be say, go and vote and stay there and protect us. There's no need for that. After voting, jejely, go to your house. Use your internet. Go online. Check the website. Start watching the result as the thing is pumping. Whoever that is passing, you will know. Whoever that is not passing, you will know. Yes. But our own is that they don't want such a thing to happen because they know that influence they are talking about, that structure they are talking about, that particular strategy they are talking about is uru strategy. It's not straightforward strategy. If at all, I watched a video where Aisha Yusuf was being interviewed by Shehu. She said, if in short for them, let them conduct free, fair, credible election. And the only way we think we can get this free, credible election in Nigeria is with this electoral reform. With this transmission, I know that even if they pass this thing into law, that the election will be transmitted electronically, they can still have another way of trying to. You get the point? But this one will lessen that process of manipulating things. Yes, it will lessen it. INEC have been budgeted enough money to conduct election like American election. As alleged, they say that they have budgeted about 1 trillion as alleged to conduct this election. Then what are they going to use the money to do? Is it to buy papers to write election, to conduct election manually? I think we are past this level. We know that in 2022 electoral reform, that particular transmission of election result is there. But what we are talking about, what Nigeria are asking from people representing us, is that let them make it to become a law. I was watching the video of one of my senator from Abia State, Senator Ine Abaribe. All the things he said that is good, but there's one particular word Nigerians that are calling for this electoral reform is seeking that you people will be using whenever you are talking. Yes, you were telling us transmission of election result real time. It's okay. But we want you people to be using compulsory and mandatory. So that if any election that is being conducted in Nigeria in 2027, there's a problem or that the beavers refuse to work, that particular polling unit will be automatically cancelled or declared inconclusive. If there's a problem in a whole state, the result of the whole state will be declared inconclusive because there will be no vacuum for INEC to resolve or to bounce back to manual. Because if it is not mandatory and compulsory, when such a thing happen, problem of technicality that they used to call it, or glitches, it will make INEC to now resolve to manual collecting of results. Thereby, that is where the miracles of turning things upside down will start happening. Yes, that is where the miracle will start happening, from that vacuum that was created. And when you take it to court, and you're not telling the court that there is a guideline in INEC, and that there's a law in INEC, or there's a particular part in INEC guideline that say that INEC must transmit election electronically. What the court will tell you is that it's not a law. That particular thing is not yet a law. So they cannot debate on something that's not a law. Even at that the thing is in the INEC guideline, there's still a vacuum for INEC to resolve in manual collecting if there's a problem. You get the point? The only thing we are asking for our representative is that they should make it mandatory and compulsory. Even if your polling unit has a problem, it will be cancelled and you start afresh. What we are saying to them is we are ready to conduct election 10 times to make sure that the thing is genuine, fair, and free. Nigerians are ready to keep coming out to make sure that we vote countless time to make sure that the vote is normal. You get the point? We are ever ready to come out to keep voting until we get the voting rights. We are okay. Even if to come 2 times, the first one did not work because the beavers did not work, the election was not transmitted, it will be cancelled or declared inconclusive. We are also ready to come out to start voting again. We must get it right. We don't want in a situation where the beavers did not work and INEC will now resolve in going for manual collect. We don't need it any longer. What we need is transmission of result electronically in real time, mandatory. Abeg, if una dey put that in real time, I think people should start with mandatory transmission of election result electronically in real time. Yes, that's what we need to be hearing from you people. Not only that in real time, because if you carry that real time, go to court. Now maybe the next thing they will tell you is they concluded the matter technically. The way they used to conclude the matter is also technologically. Yes, you get how they talk that thing. Technically conclusion of the matter. That's what you're going to hear. But when you made it mandatory and compulsory and step it into law, then the courts will now see that this is a law and it must be followed. This particular thing, mandatory and compulsory of transmission of results electronically, is mandatory in real time. That's the only thing we want to hear from you people, please. Please, sir, and mass. Funny things your pet does. Okay, so that is what we want to hear from you people, our representatives. That's the only thing we want to hear. Compulsory and mandatory of transmission of election results electronically in real time. Simple. And you pass it and then give it to president to sign. You get the point. That is the only thing we want to hear. And will not be okay. But this one you're only using real time. For me, I'm not comfortable with that, of a truth. I'm not comfortable with that only real time people are just telling us, because we know the country we find ourselves. Thank you for the like, bro. Thank you for the likes. Thank you so much. Levita, thank you so much. You get the point. We all these grammar people are using for us is not entering our brain. No, this grammar people are using for us, that in real time, that if you did not you not reject the transmission of election results, that you did not do this one. The only thing we want to hear from people, that after everything, since people said that you are not yet done, after everything, the only thing we want to hear from people, our representatives, is that now the transmission of election results is now made mandatory. Compulsory transmission of election results is now mandatory in real time. That's what we really want to hear from you people. That's the only thing we want to really hear from you people. No be say when I go to tell us speak grammar for us as if we don't understand English. As if we don't understand simple English any longer. Senior President was explaining his own part. We understand you, sir. We understand you, sir, but also try to understand the people you are representing. We understand what you are explaining, that you did not do this, that you're not referring to 2022. The particular thing has been there for years. But the only thing what we want is make it to become a law and put that mandatory and compulsory. You get the point? Put that, I'm coming, guys. So just make it mandatory and compulsory. Let it become a law. Not speaking grammar for us. At least we go small school. At least all this nice school where we go is not in vain. At least we learn something to understand simple English. Yes, we learn something from small school where we go for Niger to understand simple English, that you people are not trying to make it to become a law. You want to still adopt the old one, which give INEC the room to also resort to manual collecting. Yes, that's what we want to do, and that is not what we are asking for, please, sir. And our mamas, please, that is not what we are asking for. The only thing we are asking for is make it mandatory. If you are here, just say hi at the comment section if you are here, because we need to do something. We need to make our voice heard by our representative, because the ball is in their court as it stands now. In fact, as it stands now, it's even late. I think it's even late. If it's even late now, this thing they are doing now, I think it's late. But it's better late than never. It's better late than say they no do them at all. It's better late that they no do this thing at all. They really need to look into this and make sure that the thing will start working before 2027 election. If not, I've been saying this thing, if If this electoral reform is not being passed into law and make the election transmission mandatory and compulsory to be transmitted electronically, don't stop Nigerians for coming out to vote, because coming out to vote is as if you are wasting your time. Yes. Coming out to vote will be as if you are wasting your time if this thing is not being passed into law, mandatory and compulsory. I keep repeating this particular two words, mandatory and compulsory. If it is not being passed into law, hi brother, how are you? Mubakara, Mubakara, Mubaraka, okay, Mubaraka, Viper. So if this thing is, thank you for joining, bro. If this thing is not being made into law, Nigerians should not be disturbed for coming out to vote, because coming out to vote is like you're wasting your time. For the fact, INEC will be given that opportunity to resort into manual collecting of results. There's no need coming out to vote. Yes. Just stay in your house. In fact, there's no need even conducting the election at all. If this thing that they are doing here now, after everything now, it did not work, there's no need coming out to tell Nigerians that you are conducting an election. Just tell the people that are on seat already to continue being on seat, period. Because coming out to vote doesn't make any sense. Please, guys, please help me to like the video so that YouTube will recommend it to others. Like, please, like. I have 8 persons here. Help me to like. Are you getting it? There's no need to come out to vote. And for the oppositions and P2B, especially P2B and other opposition parties, please, this is the time people should start talking. No, this is the time people should start talking. You know, there's something I've been telling some people, that if at all this particular law is not, if this particular bill, they step it down as they are trying to do now, what will happen in 2027 election? What will happen in 2023 election will be a chess play to what they're going to do in 2027. Yes. What happened in 2023 election will be a chess play to what they're going to do in 2027. Yes. So the opposition should start talking and stop telling us the candidate they want to. The candidate as it stands now is not more necessary, because if this thing did not work, now only people will go out and vote yourself. Because me, I will not even bother myself to make video and tell people go and collect PVC, go and vote for this person, go and vote for this person. You get the point? I will not disturb myself. The only thing I will be doing is just to keep updating people on what is going on. As my channel is meant for. But to ask people to go, I don't think I will have that, because all of us know that if I thought it did not work, they're going to do whatever they want to do. And if you go to court, nothing will come out from it, because it's not a compulsory and mandatory to transmit results. But in this particular time we are now, in this 2026, I think we're still in 21st century, right? Or we don't enter 22nd, so I don't even know. I don't even know whether we don't enter 22 edition or waiting. In this 21st century, I don't know whether we don't enter 22nd century. We are still talking about manual collection of results. When other people will conduct their election, after you must have voted, you don't need to be at the polling unit like they will tell us, be at the polling unit and protect your votes. In this 21st century. Habana, what's up? We don't pass that level now. In this 21st century. Hello, are you a Muslim? No, I'm a Christian brother. Thank you for coming, bro. In this 21st century, they are advising us to go and vote. After voting, you stay there and protect your vote. As how now? In this 21st century, why not learn? Why not try to improve ourselves? Why not try to improve ourselves? Why not try to improve ourselves? Why should I vote? After voting, I will stay at the polling unit to check my results? No, we are past that level. May I ask you what you are talking about? I want to know. Okay, I'm talking about the electoral reform. They are trying to step down transmission of election result electronically, making it mandatory and compulsory. Bunny. So what I'm talking about is transmission of election result electronically, making it mandatory or compulsory. You got the point? I'm saying that the only thing we want to hear from our representatives is that the thing has become mandatory and compulsory in real time. These particular three words is what we are talking about. Mandatory, compulsory, in real time. So that there will be no any vacuum for INEC to result in manual collecting. If after your election that the beavers they're supposed to use to transmit results electronically did not work, you get the point, did not work, the election should be cancelled and start afresh. That we are ready to come out to vote again more 2 times to make sure that we get it right. Okay, which country are you from? Can I guess? I think you are from Nigeria. Okay, I'm from Cameroon. Sorry, I'm from Nigeria, my brother. I'm from Nigeria. Thank you for joining, bro. Please help me to like the video, please, if you are here. So, if our results is not being able to transmit electronically, automatically that let them cancel the election. We Nigerians are ready to come out to vote again to make sure that we get it right. We are ready to come out to vote more than once, more than twice, more than thrice to make sure that we get it right. Thank you, I guess, Kora. Yeah, you really try, bro. You really try. Understand? We are ready to come out to vote so that we'll get it right. Even if it's more than one, twice, yes, we will come out to vote for the fact that our vote will be counted. So, like I've been saying before, my brother came to ask me some questions that if in this 21st century we are still telling people to come out to vote, after voting, stay in that polling unit to make sure that your result is counts. I think we are going backward. Yes. We are going backward. We are not progressing. We are not progressing at all. We are not progressing. How can you tell people to come out and vote and they should stay in the polling unit until the result and know the results? No, nah, what's up? At least let's try to learn from people that are countries that things are working. Like in the last election in US, people will come out and vote and go back to their houses and start watching the result popping up. Bro, what's up now? As such a flows kind of from thank you. Okay, as well. You get the point. People will, I mean, you are okay, you are such, is that what? A Fazu Kano. Okay, I don't understand that one, sir. So people will come out to vote. After voting, nobody is expected to stay there because they know that when they go back to their house, what they need to do, open your phone, keep following the process on your phone, on your internet. Maybe you can have, if there's any television station that will be active, showing what is going on, you can go and be watching the results popping up. The person that is winning the election will also be watching that you are winning. The next person that is failing will say, yes, I'm failing this election. No. After that, nobody will think of going to court because after that particular real election you are seeing and you still want to go to court, sorry, our language, it means a gentleman. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. I got you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You get the point. If such a thing is happened, nobody will be telling us to go and vote and stay at your polling unit to make your vote count. How? In this 21st century. And that reason why we are calling for this thing to become mandatory and compulsory. Thank you for the like, brotherly. Thank you for the like. That's why we are calling for this to become mandatory and compulsory. So that we can vote. We come out to vote. There's no need staying there. The more you stay in your polling unit to wait for your this thing, the more all these people that they recruit as in there and there will just come to that place to cause one problem or the other. You get the point? To cause one problem or the other. Vote and go back to your house and start watching the election results popping up. And after election, the courts will not have any room to be declaring us, to be telling us who won the election and who did not win. If it is the duty of the court to tell us who win election and who did not win, then what is the essence of setting up INEC? What is the essence of having INEC? And and budgeting such amount of money they are telling us they have budgeted to them. If they cannot conduct free, fair, and credible election, if they cannot conduct free and fair, credible election, what is the essence of having them? Since after their so-called election, it will still be the almost the let me say 80% of election they have conducted. It will still be the court that will determine who won election. Then what is the need? What is the need? What is the need for that? Then we should allow the courts to conduct the election now. Yes, now. Since the INEC are not being trusted, let the courts, if there's any way they can allow the court to conduct the election, let them conduct the election. Because we don't see the need of trusting INEC to conduct election. After they must conduct the election, we now go back to court, and court will now tell us who won the election. Then what is the essence of it coming out to disturb ourselves to vote? What is the essence of Nigerians coming out to show their franchise and vote for the person they want to vote, since after voting, we are not going to see what we voted for? Yeah. Since we are not going to see what we voted for, since the person we voted for will not be announced the winner, what is the essence? Let the court already tell all the people that they want to be in different offices and let them continue. This is the right time for us to get it now. This is the time we need to get this thing right. If not, all the opposition should just go and just don't disturb themselves in buying any form for any tickets. Yes. If this thing now did not work, P2B should not bother himself in trying to buy any form for any ticket at all. Because what people are going there to do is just to waste your time. Yeah. What they are going to do is to waste their time, and nothing will come out. Nothing will come out from any election. Because after the election, the court will still tell us who won the election and why. Why should it be so? Why should it be so? This thing now I'm talking about is happening in almost every country in Africa. Every country in Africa. At least we have that resources to build ourselves. We have that resources. Imagine the amount of money they say they have budgeted to INEC as alleged. The amount of money they have budgeted to INEC. That money, is it for INEC to use it to buy paper that they will use to write the results? I don't really get it. That money, is it for them to use it to buy paper? Buy paper they're going to use to write election results? Habana, what's up? We have grown to the level of having election like American election. We have grown to that level. Seriously, I'm telling you, we have grown to that level. We have all it takes. We have all it takes to have such election. The money that they say that they're budgeting to INEC, I think can do that. Can do that. But I don't know why our leaders are afraid. They are afraid of having a free and fair election. You said that you have the structure. You said that you have the influence. You said that you are a strategical politician in Nigeria. You are a strategical politician in Nigeria. You have the influence. You have so many people in your party. You have the 36 state governors in your party. You have all local government chairman in your party. You have all the state governors in your party. You have all the local government chairman in your party. You have all the senators in your party. As for reasons in your party, then why are you afraid? Since you know that the people are there for you, why are you still afraid? In fact, what bothers me so much is the way some Nigerians that are like you and me, we come out on social media and be telling that election in Nigeria is not making noise on the internet. It's true. And it will be like that. The election in Nigeria, playing election in Nigeria is strategy. It's by influence. It's by being strategical. Now, it's okay. If you are strategical as a politician, why not allow this thing to work? Now, let's see that your strategies. Let's see that your strategies you have as a politician. Let's see that your structure that you have built. Let's see that influence you have created. Let's see it in real time. Let's see it pop out in people's choice. That strategy you said that you have, let's see it pop out in real time. Let's see it working. You have strategy, you have structure, you have influence. You are recruiting influential people in all the states. Influential people are on your side. No problem. It's okay. Anybody can support anybody you want to support. No problem. You have your right to support anybody. I'm not against anybody supporting anybody. But if you say that you have that influence, that you can convince people that you have done something for them and they will agree and come out to vote for you, then allow transmission of election result, electronically, mandatory and compulsory. Yes. If you say that you have that influence, you are a strategic politician. You know how to play politics of all levels in Nigeria. Why are you people trying to step down the transmission of election results electronically? Why are we using too much grammars to convince Nigeria that you've not removed it? Where is your structure? Where is your influence? Where is your strategies? That's what we are asking. Show us the structure. Show us the structure. Show us the influence. Show us the strategies you have. Why are you running away from transmitting your results electronically? Why are you running away from that? In this 21st century, people are still talking about manual collection. For what now? What's up? We don't pass that level. And some Nigerians are still busy on social media talking about irrelevant things. This is what we need to be talking about as it stands now. We are talking about irrelevant things. I just posted it. Let me check the time. There's a video in my listing now that talks about what my chairman, my president, very dark man is doing with B-Lord. I think that thing is distracting Nigerian youths. I'm a rattle. If I follow you for a reason. If I support you, I support you for a reason. What is happening in Nigeria has to do with our future. Has to do with the future of our children and children. The people we are on social media trying to use to make content, they have made it. B-Lord is a businessman, and that young man has built that particular wealth for his children, and children to come. Same with very dark man. Very dark man don't enter business now, and I love what he's doing. He's my president. I love him from day one. He started all the things he's doing. In fact, the one he started recently now, empowerment, what the government cannot do. A single person is doing it. Come and tell me your business. Tell me what you have. Bring your business proposal. He will empower you. Give him money to go and do the business. That's what we need. He's doing it. But the one I don't like is the one some people are doing on social media, leaving the important thing we need to be talking about, and you are talking about people that have made it. You are using them to create content. You get the point? Yes. You are using people that have made it to, when you have important issue that is affecting us directly and indirectly. If the condition of Nigeria is not affecting you directly, it's affecting you indirectly if you don't know. Whether you're living in Nigeria or you're living outside Nigeria, it's affecting every one of us. Back to back. Now, they are talking about how to step down election transmission of results electronically, and people are talking about a different thing on social media. Use your platform and talk about this. Call on the people representing you. Anyhow, you know you can contact them. Anyhow, you know you can contact them. Let them know what we want. We want it to be mandatory and compulsory. Not trying to tell us that in real time only. I don't still like what that particular thing they are saying yet. Let it be mandatory and compulsory to transmit the results so that you give Nigerians confidence that when they are voting, their vote will count. When Nigerians are voting, that their vote will count. Not trying to tell us a different story as if we don't know anything again. At least the small school we will go, the small nice school we will go, at least we learn something small where we will take understand some grammar, some simple English, we understand it. Some simple English, we understand them. You're welcome, brotherly. Duvada, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Just like the video for me. Where are you joining from, bro? Where are you joining from? Is it bro or sis? Where are you joining from? What we are talking about is how our country will grow. That's what we are talking about. And the only way we can get it right in the next election is by this electoral reform. I thank God for Peter for Nigeria. That young man is doing well. Thank God for Mama P. There, you see, some of you that don't like what that young lady is doing on social media, it's just like what you need to understand about her is that he wants Nigeria that will work for everybody. The same thing, very dark man is the kind of spirit he has. If you see her making that video and shouting on social media, you would think that now this one is shouting too much. But the thing, if you're a Nigerian and you really want Nigeria to work, that you have not been bought by somebody, you understand the kind of spirit that is speaking through her. You are a grown ass man, please to Islam. You're non-Muslim. I should come to Islam. I don't understand. If you deleted your message, what's happening? I'm not talking about message. Are you seeing it that your message is restricted? Please comment something reasonable. I'm not talking about Islam or Christian here, please. I'm talking about how to grow, how to make our country to work, brother. Okay? And I don't talk about religion in any way. If I'm talking with you now and you bring up religion issue, that will be the end of that communication. I'm telling you gospel truth. If I'm speaking with you and you come up with anything religion, that's gonna be the end of that communication. I don't discuss religion at all. Since I've gone to this level I am now, I know that religion is not our issue. It's not our problem in Nigeria. It's just that our leaders are using it to divide us. Religion, ethnicity, tribalism. They're using it to divide us in Nigeria. It's not our problem and it can never be our problem. Okay? Anything you believe, any religion you believe on, believe in it very tight. That's my own take. Believe in it very tight. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. Because changing your religion will not add anything to you. Just believe on what you believe very tight. I don't talk about religion any longer. Anything you believe in it. If it is working for you, believe in it. And don't try to convince me to maybe change from what I believe. Because at my age now, I don't pass that level now. What's up? At my age now, I've passed the level of somebody coming to trying to convince me to live what I believe religiously. If you're a traditional, just believe in it. So someone is telling me shut up in my life. Well, that's all I need to tell you. So I don't talk about religion in my video, even offline. I don't talk about it at all. So what I'm talking about, so that you don't come here and distract me to stop on what I'm talking about, please, brother or sister, please. That's not what the topic of this my live video now. Okay, what I'm talking about is how to make Nigeria to become a better place for you and me. Despite your belief, I don't care. It's how to make Nigeria. What are you going to do to make Nigeria to become a better place for you and me? Not religion. So I don't believe in discussing religion with anybody or telling you to leave your religion to join my own religion. Anything you believe it in peace, 100%. Get the point? So before I was distracted by this my brother with his religious issue, I'm not religious in nature. I'm not religious in nature, but the what? The privy Jesus is God. I don't understand. What do you mean by but the is that the pre Jesus is Lord? I don't get it. You can still rewrite. Let me understand you. Yeah, Jesus is Lord now. Jesus is God. So what is that? So please, before I was distracted, what we are talking? Okay, about the proof is Jesus is Lord. Yeah, Jesus is God now. So for people that believe that, if you don't believe that, I said believe what you believe. So that's all I need to tell you. Okay. So prove that Jesus is Lord. I should prove it, bro. I don't have time, my brother. Okay. I don't have time. I'm not proving it for you to come and believe in that. Since you don't believe it, you just believe on what you believe. You are right on what you believe. Thank you. So, guys, please, what we're talking about is our electoral reform that they are trying to step down. Though they have told us that they are, according to my senator from my state, Senator Inaya Baribe, he said that they are not done with the electoral reform. Jesus is this is so they say that they are not done with the electoral reform. They are still gonna look into it and harmonize it. So as a Nigerian that really wants things to change, you need to keep talking to your people that are representing you, still alive in the cloud. You need to keep talking about keep now this guy is distracting me, swear to God. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's well. Please keep, if there's any way you can contact the people representing you. That what we are talking about is to make this electoral reform, especially that particular clause of transmitting election result electronically, make it mandatory or compulsory in real time. That's what we are talking about. Make it mandatory and compulsory in real time. That is what we need from our representatives. That is what we need. But I even heard that the House of Representatives have passed that thing and agreed on that. Now the problem we are having is the senators. I heard that what House of Representatives passed is that part one should be a mandatory, I think, compulsory, if I'm not mistaken. This message is helpful. Bro, your messages are being restricted because it doesn't follow the guideline. Like I told you, I don't talk about religion. I'm not religious in nature, and I will never be. And I don't be. So I've been religious in nature for years, but it doesn't. There's no need doing that. Understand? So, like I be saying, the House of Assembly, House of Representatives have done their part. And what they did, according to what I heard, is that things should be transmitted. But the Senate are finding it difficult to do the same thing. We need to be start contacting the people representing us. Let them do the right thing. You get the point? Let them do the right thing. And the right thing is making it compulsory and mandatory. Hey, bro, I'm not quarreling with you. I don't understand how you come to my life and you start using all this kind of word on my life. I don't understand. What is this now? I think this is the first time of seeing me on this live. This is the first time of seeing me, right? Yeah, you're using all this thing as if we are dragging something. I don't understand. If you're not dragging anything, if you're from Nigeria, brother, the same thing I'm suffering is something you are suffering if you don't know. The same thing I'm suffering is something you are suffering in Nigeria. Bad leadership. And that's what I'm talking about. Let's see how to correct it and make Nigeria a better place. We have the resources to build our country. And you're here discussing religion. What has religion has to do with the leadership in Nigeria? What has religion has to do with leadership in Nigeria? I'm from Saudi Arabia. Okay, you're from Saudi Arabia. You are from a better country. Your country is okay for you, but my country is not good, my brother. Coming down now. What's up? You are from Saudi Arabia, citizen of Saudi Arabia. You have a better country with good leadership. You have better country with good leadership. If you're a citizen in Saudi Arabia, I think you don't bother yourself in working because you have oil and your leaders are using your oil to better your life. Your leaders are using your oil, the resources you have to better your life. Many of you are not even, maybe I think some of you are, your government used to pay you people. Yes. Nigerian president is I know Nigerian president is a Muslim, my brother. He's a Muslim. In Nigeria, we have Muslims and Christians and other religions. You get the point? You have Muslims and Christians. And that reason why I'm telling you, brother, that I don't talk about religion because religion is not our problem. Religion is not our problem. If I join your Muslim now, will it change my life? It can never. If I join a different religion from the one as a Christian now, is it going to change my life? I don't think so. Even if the thing will change my life, what about the life of other Nigerians? Must everybody be a Muslim? Must everybody be Christian? The answer is no. Now today, America is a Christian country, though they still have some Muslims there. Understand? But they are doing well. It's not about religion. It's about having good leadership. 80-85% Nigeria is Muslim. I don't even want to know how many percent is Muslim, how many percent is Christian. You get the point. I don't want to know how many percent is Christian and how many is Muslim. What I'm talking about is my country doing well like your own country. Just answer that question now. If you know Nigeria too well and you are from Saudi Arabia, like you said, is my country doing well like your own country? I'm waiting for your answer. Thank God you know that my president is a Muslim. Yes, I'm waiting for your answer. If you know my country very well, because I'm talking about how my country will be good, you are telling me religion, Muslim, Christian. Well, I don't talk about that. If you know my country very well, Nigeria, is my country doing well like your own country? Do you know that the resources we have in Nigeria is is more than the one you have in your own country? But I ask you a question: is my country doing well like your own country? Saudi Arabians are not suffering. With the resources they have oil, well, they have very good oil. Their leaders are using it to better their lives. I'm waiting for your answer. Is my country, Nigeria, if you know Nigeria very, because you are telling me that 80-85% Nigerians is Muslim, maybe you know a little bit of Nigerian history, understand? Now answer my question. You know that we have resources, even more than your own country, some areas. You get the point? Though we know that Saudi Arabia has more oil. You understand? Is Nigeria doing well like your own country? Say, no, Nigeria is a poor African country. Are you using... That's the issue now. Now, the reason why you are telling me that Nigeria is a poor African country is because... Is it because of religion or because of leadership? Answer the question again. Why am I using Wi-Fi? That's not a problem. Thank God you said that Nigeria is a poor African country, according to what you have heard about Nigeria, right? Now, the next question is, now, saying that Nigeria is a poor African country, is it the fault of the religion, Muslim or Christian, or the fault of leadership? Is it a leadership problem or is it a religious problem? I'm waiting for your answer as well. I'm waiting for your answer. I'm waiting for your answer, bro, from Saudi Arabia. Now you are telling us that Nigeria is a poor African country. Imagine a country with a lot of mineral resources, with a lot of resources in Nigeria. People are seeing us as poor African country. In religion, I like Nigerian sixth most populated Muslim country, and in living, there it's the first poor country. So, uh, in living, Nigeria is the first poor country, right? You've not answered my question yet. Bro, you've not answered my question. I said, this particular poor African country you are calling Nigeria, is it the fault of religion or the fault of leadership in Nigeria? That's the question. Is it the fault of religion or the fault of poor leadership in Nigeria? That's what I'm asking you. You are talking about six most populated Muslim country. It doesn't concern me whether we are even first. It doesn't concern me whether we are even first most populated Muslim country in the world. It doesn't concern me. What I'm talking about is what is the living condition of an average Nigerian. In your country now, Saudi Arabia, do you have the kind of poor people we have in Nigeria? I mean, your citizens, not people that have, not foreigners. Do we have citizens of Saudi Arabia that are poor like the ones we have in Nigeria? I say, are you still a Dombrara sports? I don't understand that one. I'm still waiting for your answer, bro. You've not answered my question, self. You've not answered my question. You are now, it's as if you want to just dive away from what we are discussing. Since you want to change my topic, though you cannot change it because I've passed that level of somebody trying to manipulate me. Since you are talking about this now, you say Nigeria is a poor African country. I ask you a simple question. Nigeria being a poor African country, according to you, the first poor country, is it the problem of religion or the problem of leadership? I'm waiting for your answer. I thank God you're still here. I'm talking about how we are going to get a better thing. You're telling me religion. What is your question? Didn't listen. Okay, now listen very well. Let me put it this way so that you understand me. Brother, I'm asking you a question that, according to you, you said that Nigeria is a poor African country because of what you heard or what maybe you heard about Nigerians and the things you have seen on social media. Yes. Now, the question I'm asking you is, Nigeria being a poor African country with all the resources we have, is it the fault of religion that some Nigerians are not Muslim or the fault of poor leadership in Nigeria? That's the question. I think you understand it now. Nigeria being a poor African country, is it the fault of religion or the fault of poor leadership in Nigeria? Answer my question. That's the question I have. Just only that question. That before we talk about another thing. I'm waiting for your answer. Understand? When we are talking about something important, we don't bring religion into it because I don't see anything religion has to do with it. I don't see anything the religion has to do with it. We're talking about how to fix my country. Bro, your country is fine. Very good for you to live. Very good. You are enjoying your country back to back. Very wonderful country. Saudi Arabia is a wonderful country, bro. With wonderful. Come, you need to come back, oh, please. Bro, I think you are still there. Yeah, you need to answer my question. Saudi Arabia is a very wonderful country. Rich in mineral resources, very portable country that they have good leadership that are using their resources for their people. You get the point? Maybe I think some of you, not some of you, almost all of you that are indigenous, you people are being paid by your government. You enjoy your country. You go vacation wherever you want to go. But we still have such resources in Nigeria. Are we enjoying such a thing? Whose fault is it? Is it religion fault or the leadership fault? Please, I'm waiting for your answer, please, bro. I'm waiting for your answer. Well, as you're waiting for his answer, let's continue on what we are discussing. So, what is your take on what is going on in Nigeria, please, as a Nigerian? I'm gonna play us another video. I'm gonna play us another video.
Before you, distinguished senators of the Federal Republic, And this is those who are among those who are very concerned about the reports in the media that we have all
Hope you are still there, brother.
seen, and the media.
Can you just answer my question, please? Or you don't have answer to it? Just tell me you don't have answer to
So
it.
we felt
Because I know what you are
those of
after.
us who are
I know what you're after. You just religion. But I don't talk about that. Like I told you, I'm not against any religion at all. I'm not against any religion. Any religion you want to. Nigeria leadership. God bless you for this. May Allah bless you 100 times for speaking the truth. Yes. May Allah bless you 100 times for speaking the truth. Thank God you say about Nigerian leadership. That is the problem we have. You are correct. Now, since you have told me that it's Nigerian leadership, why are you telling me about coming to Islam, coming to religion, coming to Muslim? Why? Will that change the condition of we in Nigeria? I'm so much happy that I was able to convince you that our problem is not religion. Thank you, brother. I'm sorry for my words. No problem. You're, you're so much welcome. You're so much welcome. Understand? You're so much welcome. You know, before you can convince somebody to understand the angle you are going, you need to calm down and explain it to the person. And now, I know that with this mindset, you may not go to another place to start talking about religion, this, religion, that, when you have known that the problem of some countries is not about religion. So our problem in Nigeria is not about religion. You get the point? Our problem is leadership. Leadership is our problem, not religion. You get the point? Thank God you have understand it. No, I'm not. I know. At the beginning when you came, you wanted to make me angry, but I tried to understand you, the path you are going, until I have to bring you back to understand the fact that the problem we have. Thank God you say you're from Saudi Arabia and you are enjoying your country. We are not enjoying our own country. That's the gospel truth. We are not enjoying our own country in Nigeria. We are not. Nigerians are not enjoying Nigeria. But you, Saudi Arabia, you are enjoying your country. Even some of my people are in Saudi Arabia hustling. Do you know why? Because Nigeria is not conducive for them. Is there any of your people that is in Nigeria hustling? Even they want to go to Nigeria just for vacation to see some places, and they go but maybe 1 month. They go back to their country. But some of my people, some Nigerians are in Saudi Arabia hustling, doing business, working 12 hours, 13 hours job, just to make sure that they will earn a living. Do you know why? The country is not conducive. There's no place. And some of them doing that work in your country are graduates, PhD holders, master's holders. If you see the kind of job they are doing there, you even be like, what is going on? You get the point? Because the place they are coming from is not conducive. The place they are coming from, just because of leadership problem, is not working the way a country is supposed to work. In your country, you have 24 hours electricity. You have pipe-borne water. When you pay your tax, the government will use your tax to do something for you. If not, maybe some of you in Saudi Arabia, you have free medical health care. Hello, answer me. Which question should I answer you, please? Which question should I answer you? You didn't answer. You just say, I'm sorry for my words. Just drop your question. I will answer you if the question is necessary, okay? Just drop your question. You get the point? Like I've been saying, some of our people are in your country hustling, and you don't have anybody from your country in my country, because maybe if some of you want to go just for vacation, go maybe 1 month or even weeks, you go back to your place because your place is even better. You have free medical health care. I think so. If not for everybody, at least elderly people in your country, citizens, we have free medical health care. When you pay your tax, your government will use your money to better your life, to give you constant electricity, to give you good road, pipe-borne water. We don't have it in Nigeria. That's the gospel truth. In Nigeria, we don't have it. Even in the Federal Capital Territory of a country, there are some places that we don't still have constant electricity. Yes. So, and you're telling me that such a problem is a religious problem? How now? What's up? Let's tell us the truth. Let's tell us the truth. That's not a religious problem. Leadership problem. Thank God you have said it here. Nigerian leadership. Which question do you want me to answer you? Please drop it. Understand? So that's the reason why I'm talking about this electoral reform. They are trying to step down. This electoral reform, they are trying to step down. We need to talk about it. Okay. Why has Nigeria struggled with corruption for many years, despite having rich natural resources and democratic election? Well, that's a very nice question, my brother. And the simple answer to this your question is also why has Nigeria struggled with corruption? We have struggled with corruption in Nigeria because of bad leadership. Yes, I think, like I said, the simple answer to this your question is bad leadership. We don't have good leadership in Nigeria. That's why we are struggling with corruption. We are struggling to have a better Nigeria. We are struggling to have a good election conducted free and fair. That is reason why, because of bad leadership, the people in power are not ready to make things change. The people in power are not ready to change life of Nigerians. Today you will hear that so person have looted so amount of money and nothing will be done about it. There's a video I posted on this my channel where somebody that have worked with a CPC was revealing some certain things about the corruption in Nigeria, and nothing was done on all the investigation he did. Nothing was done. There's one of our destiny that is in court, Manami. Is in court now, according to information from EFCC, as alleged that he had 42 properties. 42 properties. And if you check those properties, bro, the problem is that those properties they are buying, nobody is even living there. They'll buy it and leave it empty. So many corruption cases and nothing is being done. There's no influential politician that EFCC have brought their case and they say that after everything that the person have been sentenced to so years in Kirikiri. No. Or so amount have been recovered from them that they have. Hear the point. No. The problem we are having, all the things you answer why we are struggling with corruption, and despite having rich resources, we have more than rich resources. We have more than rich resources in Nigeria. Even some of our resources are yet untapped. Okay, some of our resources in Nigeria are yet untapped. They are not looking direct to some of the resources we have. The only thing they focus on is oil. The only thing they focus on is only oil. We have too many resources that are still untapped. In the north, in the west, in the east, they are yet untapped. What are the main religion practice in Nigeria? You are taking me back to religion again. We have Christian, Muslim, we have traditionalists and others. I think that's you say the main religious practice, Christian, Muslim and traditionalists. That's the main religious practice we have in Nigeria. Hope I've answered your question. We have Christians, we have Muslims, we have traditionalists. You get the point? That's the main we have. How do Muslim and Christian live together peacefully? Nah, okay. You come interview me or with I don't understand. How do Muslims and Christians live together peacefully in Nigeria? Hope in your own country you still have Christians in your country. How do you live peacefully in your own country, please? How do you live? I think you can see the peacefulness of Christians and religion in Nigeria. I hope you are hearing what is going on in Nigeria now, right? You hope you heard what Donald Trump said concerning Nigeria. I know I'm not the one that will say it. Hope you hear what they said. So the same way you people are living peacefully in your own country, because I know that some Christians also, even if it's not your citizens, there are some foreigners in your country that are Christians, and you also accepted them peacefully. That's also the same way we are living peacefully in Nigeria. No, I don't think Saudi Arabia allow Christian or any other religion. Allow, is it? So you want to tell me that you people don't have foreigners? I don't mean indigenous. I know that Saudi Arabia is a pure Muslim country. I mean, you don't have foreigners that have come to live in your country and do their businesses. Some of them are Christians, all of them are not Muslims. You get the point? Some of them are Christians, all are not Muslims. So, and I know people are also living peacefully with them. People are not chasing them away because of religion. You get the point? So, that's the thing. As people are living peacefully with them, also read on the news and see the peacefulness between Nigerian Muslims and Nigerian Christians. Just go on Google and check it. Or you can still go on ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT the peacefulness of Nigerian Muslims and Christian Muslims in Nigeria. I think ChatGPT will tell you more about it. Okay? Okay, Saudi Arabia allow Christians like Pakistan, UAE, Tunisia, Iraq, Iran, Indonesia, Bangladesh, but they are still Christians. Right? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Christians. I'm not even mentioning any country at all. Since they allow Christians to come there to live and do their business peacefully, so they're still Christians in Saudi Arabia. Understand? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, only Muslims. No, I don't believe that it is only Muslims that are in Saudi Arabia. There are still Christians as well, okay? There are still Christians. Like in UAE now, you can't tell me that it's only Christians that are in UAE, because UAE is also a Muslim country. There are Christians as well. Are you getting it? There are Christians as well in UAE. UAE is also a Muslim country. So let's go back to what we are talking about, as we are looking forward to making our country to, maybe there will be 0.0001% other religion. Okay, that's good, my brother. And so much thank you for coming, and also thank you for understanding my parts of trying to compare religion with making your country a better place. You get the point? I appreciate that. The indigenous people. You get the point. So the indigenous. You get the point. So that's the issue there. Okay. Okay, if you are joining, please drop a comment and say hi. So what's your take on what is going on in our electoral reform? They are trying to do things that is not in line. You get the point? So just drop a comment on what you think. And also, if you can gift me here, if you can gift me in this my life, of course, so give me, if there's any way, just give me a gift here in this my YouTube account. Gift me if you like what I'm doing. My brother from Saudi Arabia, you can also gift me, because I think I have done my part to educate you on something you need to understand. My brother from Saudi Arabia, salam alaikum. Salam alaikum, my brother. How are you? Kefa, I think your president name is Mamadou. My president name is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Okay. My brother from Saudi Arabia, you can also give me a gift, okay? I think I have tried my best to explain things concerning religion and making your place a better place, okay? There are two different things. We don't need to mix them up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't connect. Peace be unto you too, my brother. Peace be unto you. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum, my brother. My brother, I swear. we all are one. Then, despite your religion, we all are worshiping the same gods. You understand? We are worshiping the same gods, so there's no need trying to convince people. We are worshiping the same gods. We believe in the same gods. Understand? No, no, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here for now. Understand? So I'm still talking about my country and how we are gonna make it better. How we're gonna make it better is very, very important to us, Nigeria, because we also want our country to be like your own country. You get the point? Because we have many resources to do so in Nigeria. But the thing is that the leadership you have in Nigeria are not helping matters. They are not helping matters at all. The leadership you have in Nigeria are not helping matters. Understand? So that's the problem we have, and we pray we have a better leaders. You get the point where things will work the way it's supposed to work. Why you have very big well, I don't know, actually you need to go and ask God. Hope you believe in God. Go and ask why I have very, very big nose. Hi, oh boy. Come, man. I don't understand you. Since you came here, you have been tackling me. You have been giving it to me back to back. If I give my own babanta, I'm from Nigeria. If I give you my own banter, you can't resist it though. You have been giving me banter back to back. What's up now? Eh? What's this? Go and ask God why God created big nose for me. Hey, oh my goodness, why your teeth yellow? Do you brush them? Hi, nah, I don't suffer for this live stream. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, shut up. So guys, if you are joining, please let's discuss something important. Please, if you are a Nigerian here, please, what's your take on what is going on in our Senate? Is that a welcome development? Do you think we need to do something about it? Do you think we need to do something about it? Do you think we need to do something about it? What is going on? Do you think, what do you have to do? What do you have to do about the electoral reform they are trying to step down in Nigeria? Though they have told us that they're not done with it, they are still debating on it. They're still going to do harmonization. They're still going to do harmonization about it. So just drop your comments on what you think. Let's discuss about it. Let's discuss about it and know what to do. Let's discuss about it and know what to do. So, is that a welcome development, or they are trying to make a way for election miracle? You know what I mean by election miracle? If you're a Nigerian here, you know what I mean by election miracle, okay? Bro, you know, if you are a Nigerian, you know what I mean by election miracle. Understand? So, so what do you have to say? Because for me, I think what they are trying to do is still they are trying still to create that vacuum for transmission of results manually after budgeting such amount of money to INEC. They still want to result in manual collection of results. No, now what's up? We have passed that stage in life. We have passed that stage in life. So what we need to be talking about now is how to conduct election. As we are dropping our vote, the vote will be reading and people will be seeing it. You get the point? The vote will be reading and people will be seeing the votes. As the thing is reading, you know the person that is passing the election, know the person that is not passing the election. You know everything. You know the person that is passing and the person that is not passing the election. So that's what we are talking about. So So if you're a Nigerian here, so what's your stake as we proceed? As we proceed. So what do you guys to say? What do you guys to say if you are joining? So as you can see, the topic what we're talking about is electoral reform. Electoral reform. That is the only hope we have. That thank you so much for joining. AK. Thank you so much. If you're joining, you're welcome. Thank you so much for saying hi. Uh, the only hope we have in Nigeria to get the election right in 2027 is this electoral reform that they are just doing like this. If not this, no, 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 no. If we didn't get it now, we're not going to get it right again. And if this thing did not work, I don't think anybody should stop any Nigerian from talking about voting. So if this thing is not working, if this thing did not work, there's no need talking about voting in Nigeria because your vote will not count. So what's the essence? So what's the essence? So what's the essence? So what's the essence of making voting again if the election will not put user in timeout? You get the point. So if the electoral reform did not work, there's no need coming out to vote again. So we need to talk about it. Use the platform as a content creator. This opportunity we have. After all, the time is even running already. The time is already running. We don't even have time. You don't even have time. The election is by February. The election is February. So even now, if it's late, use your platform, call on your representatives, call them to order, let them know what we want. Let them know what we want. You get the point? Let them know what we are talking about so that they will not go there and do a different thing. So that they will not go there and do a different thing. We need something that will change things that have been. The electoral reform that I'm talking about 2022 give room for INEC to transfer to a manual collection. You get the point? It gives room for INEC to turn to manual collection. You are streaming after 1 month. After 1 month, what? So you give room for INEC to turn to a manual collection, which is the only way that they used to do their miracle. You know the miracle I'm talking about as a Nigerian. So I pray that this thing that they will look into it and now decide to do what Nigerians want. It's not what they want because they are the one representing us. They are the one representing us. They are our servants. If you want to put it in that way, they are serving Nigerians. It's what Nigerians want they're supposed to be debating on, not what they want. We don't have any of them. So what they're supposed to be talking about is what Nigerians want, what they want. They are serving Nigerians. Let it not be as if, how many of them are there? How many governors do we have? So Nigerians are more in number than them. So what they're supposed to be talking about is what Nigerians want, what will benefit them. Not what will benefit them. You get the point? It's what will benefit the people they are representing, they are serving. That's what they're supposed to be talking about. what will be benefiting the people they are serving. But now what I'm talking about is how the thing will favor them, because that's the thing, because what I'm talking about is not what is benefiting Nigerians. The only solution we have in 2027 is this electoral reform. That's the only solution we have. I've been saying it before now, that if they did not put it into law, there's no need for the election, because what happened in 2023 election is gonna be a child's play to waiting they go play in 2027.